you know, I think that aliens helped build the pyramids.
Sure they did, Safir. Sure they did. Hi.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the studio. It is I, Safir Santiago, joined by
Nyasia.
That's right. So today we're going to be talking about something that I believe everybody has heard about.
If you haven't, then where have you been living?
Conspiracy theories. Yes, there's hundreds of them. I had to do a crap ton amount of research. It was a headache.
And I did none.
So yeah. Well, I think it's time to begin. You ready?
Yep.
Number 1, the moon landing. This is one of the traditional conspiracies. A lot of Americans thought that the moon landing was fake. Doubters say that the entire thing was filmed either in Hollywood or even Area 51.
If it's real.
If it's real, yeah. Cause of this conspiracy was because of a film of Buzz Aldrin. He was planting the American flag, right? And you know how space is a vacuum, meaning there's no air.
Yeah.
Well, the flag was waving. That's what people say.
Wait, for the film or for the actual moon landing?
For the actual moon landing, you know, they say it was waving.
It could have just been the moon's gravity.
Maybe, you know.
I mean, the moon has like no gravity.
No gravity, you know, you could be like 150 pounds here, but 2 pounds on the moon. Is that how it goes?
I guess fat people would like to live on the moon. Does that mean?
You know, like I said, space is a vacuum. Could have been space, but like Nyasia said, could have been the moon's gravity.
Next theory.
Number 2, the JFK assassination plan. That's right, President John F. Kennedy was assassinated November 22nd. Second.
I don't know.
1963. He was struck by 2 bullets in the head and in the neck. I don't know if that was the exact position.
Okay. I know he was shot in the head.
Yeah.
I saw a video of it.
Lee Harvey Oswald was the one who pulled the trigger. But was he the one who pulled the plan together? ABC News in 2003 took a poll. 70% of Americans, you know what they believed? It was planned, and they believe that there was a more sinister plot. Let's start with the bullets. I don't know the official trajectory of the bullets, but they believe that the way the bullets were aimed, it didn't really make sense for Oswald to have shot them. He was on like the 6th floor of some building. So it leads to the conclusion that there was a second shooter. I mean, it's possible.
Well, if he's dead, he's dead.
He's dead, I mean, yeah. There's more theories, you know. There's a far darker plan.
What, his wife did it? Please don't tell me that's it.
Why would?
I don't know.
Well, why don't you read this right here? They
concluded that CIA agents, angered by the failure of the Bay of Pigs operation, had killed JFK. There is more conspiracy involving the KGB, which is... Okay, I know it's Russia's version of the CIA. Well, if you don't know that, look it up.
So I think they got disbanded. All right, so
Actually, isn't
they
it-
think the CIA was like, well, you're horrible. You know, you sucked at Bay of Pigs, so we're gonna kill you because you're horrible.
But Bay of Pigs kind of worked.
It was a failed military invasion.
Okay, they had nukes pointed at us. Would you really want to go invade at that time? Exactly.
And there was another one involving his brother. You know, his brother was all like, hey, we need to prosecute crime rings. I'm tired.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's all like, well, the mobsters were all like, let's go kill his brother. Maybe Kennedy's brother will be like, oh, they killed my brother. I'm using the word brother too much.
Yes, you are.
All right. The list goes on and on about the conspiracies evolving around JFK's assassination. So, let's move on to number 3.
Yes, we should.
Number 3, 9/11 was a cover-up. I don't understand this one at all. Let's take a quick couple of seconds for the people who lost their lives on 9/11.
Okay.
So, on September 11th, 2001, many Americans lost their lives in an Al-Qaeda terrorist attack. 2 planes took down the North and South Tower at the World Trade Center. Another plane crashed into the Pentagon. And the last one was the one that fell into a field in Pennsylvania. And they said that the passengers overpowered the hijackers, and they're heroes.
America.
But nearly half of Americans believe that the government hid information regarding the attack. Let's see what they wondered. They were like, why didn't fighter pilots intercept them?
Probably because there are Americans on the plane.
Yeah. So they think that the government had a secret plan to take down the towers. I don't know, maybe one of the senator's wife found out that
They had
the
an
senator
affair in the tower.
Yeah.
Okay,
So they blame terrorists.
here's a way that theory doesn't make sense.
Tell me how it goes.
Okay, so the CIA wanted to destroy the towers. Government wanted to destroy the towers.
Yeah.
Whatever. So why not just evacuate it and then dismantle the towers?
Well, they wanted to blame terrorists. I think secretly they wanted to start a war with terrorists or whoever the hell is in Pakistan.
Oh, ISIS? Al-Qaeda?
Al-Qaeda. I don't even know if ISIS existed back then.
No, ISIS is a new thing.
Yeah, but they were like, well, that's a good idea, and we have to blow up these towers, so how about we do a little act of terrorism? And that's how it was done.
What was that? Like, what was
Act
this?
of terrorism. I don't know what this was.
You look like you're just having a seizure or something like that. Okay, let's move on to the next one.
Now, actually, there is no next one.
Right.
Up next, we have 6 crazy conspiracy theories. Number 1.
The Earth is still flat, folks. After so many years, scientists have been lying.
The Earth is still flat.
Don't walk off it. Remember what the Vikings said.
All right, number 2. Hitler is still alive. If he is, I fear for my life, and I fear for my Jewish friends.
You fear for your life from like 100-something-year-old man?
Who knows?
Was he frozen?
Maybe he's frozen in time. The moon doesn't exist. It's a hologram.
From where? We don't have that technology.
No. You really don't. You really don't. Not at all. All right, up next.
Here's my favorite conspiracy. Jay-Z is a time-traveling vampire.
Where did they get this from?
Congratulations, Beyonce. You're married to a vampire. Every Twilight fan's dream.
Does that mean Blue Ivy's a vampire baby?
No.
Maybe she'll stop aging at like 20-something.
If she's pretty, then that'd be good.
Ouch.
What?
Nothing.
She's not Beyonce's child.
What?
That's another conspiracy theory. We'll talk about that later, maybe.
Maybe. Okay, this one. The Earth is hollow. I think that one's not really a good conspiracy.
Why do you say that?
Well, ever dug at the ocean? But like dig and dig and dig. Like why do they think the Earth is hollow? If it was hollow, we'd all cave in. So it doesn't really make sense.
Okay, so the people who got up this theory, try go digging for yourself.
It'd be funny if we were proven wrong. And like, the Earth is hollow. Pay up, bitches. And be like,
okay, so here.
all right, this one is my favorite. Siri can predict the apocalypse. None of us have iPhones, so we can't actually check this.
Android bitches.
No cell phone at all. That's what you get. So we're gonna have to test this out for ourselves, and we will let you know.
So you had to tune in again.
All right, so here's a summary overall.
Conspiracies are hilarious.
They are. 9/11 was a cover-up. JFK's assassination was planned, and the moon landing was fake. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of other conspiracies, but I don't really want to like go through all of them.
Plus, we don't have that much information.
Not really. We're just two seniors looking for stuff to do.
Don't say that, Safir. You could scare them all.
Share, like, subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, Safir, Santiago, and Nyasia Evans with breaking news.
Yes. Teenagers are soul-sucking monsters. Parents know this everywhere.
Yes, there has been proof. Sneaking out in the middle of the night to eat humans.
And the alcohol that disappears from your liquor cabinet, that's how they bake their victims.
They dip them in alcohol.
Yes.
The next thing, school. It's the only thing that can contain them.
Yes.
It gives them so much of a headache that they slowly become human.
Or lethargic. Some of those teenagers, the ones dressed in dark, coloring their hair. Don't look at me for an example. And, my God, do you know what they do to their parents' wallet? They eat their money. This has been a warning.
Watch out for your teenager. Send them to school so they can become human. This has been the studio's breaking news with Safir, Santiago
And Nyasia Evans, two teenage girls. Goodbye.